Hello, I'm Teacher Kelly, and welcome. As many of you already know, I am a recruiter, mentor, interviewer for several online ESL companies. So, if you're looking to get started in the industry, or if you're looking to add a company to your mix of what you're already doing, you can check out the full list of the companies that I work and recruit for in the comments below. Feel free to contact me, and I am happy to help you get on board. I also offer one-on-one coaching to help you practice techniques, practice your demos, and ultimately be successful in this industry. So you can find all of that info below. Also, click subscribe to keep up with all of my latest content. Shameless plug. Um, and I would be very, very grateful. So I am coming to you today from quarantine classroom. I've just arrived back in Australia, and of course, there's a 2-week mandatory COVID quarantine here. So, one of the beauties of this job, I can do it anywhere. Um, but the video today is about a company that is near and dear to my heart. It was one of the first companies that I started with nearly 3 years ago, and that is Cambly and Cambly Kids specifically. So I was actually the first Cambly Kids tutor when the program started back in 2018. So my claim to fame. But I absolutely love Cambly Kids. So today's video is all about the pros and a few cons of working for Cambly Kids. So let's jump into it. Okay, the first huge plus for working with Cambly Kids is that it's 24/7. I mean, legitimately 24/7, because Cambly operates with students worldwide. So they have students from over 130 countries. So you aren't locked into working for one specific time zone. If you're working already with another company, like say in China, this is quite a good opportunity to work all around that and get some extra income, build up your hours. And, you can open times anytime. So, if you're based in the US, you don't have to get up early mornings. You can work afternoons, evenings, whatever floats your boat. So I think that is one huge pro for Cambly Kids. Okay, number 2, it is completely flexible. There are no minimum hours. You can set up your schedule however you prefer. You're not locked in or committed. There's no, strict leave policy, or, you don't get these huge, massive fines if you need a day off. It is super easy, super relaxed. And that is also one of the big reasons I love Cambly Kids, is because they let you be fully in control of your schedule, which is quite important when you have other things going on, like quarantine. Okay, reason number 3. Now, most companies have this: no lesson planning. So you don't have to worry about providing your own lessons or thinking up content. Cambly Kids, like many others, do provide the lessons for you. So all you have to do is, preview the lesson beforehand if you'd like, gather some props, whatever you'd like to do, but you don't have to put anything together yourself. So, lots of time saving. But also, what is also really amazing about Cambly Kids, and quite unique because many other companies have this, no feedback. That means like none of this typing out afterwards. You finish your class, you close your computer, you are done. You don't need to leave any wordy feedback or worry about anything beyond saying goodbye to your student for the day. And I love that. I love just being able to log in, teach, finish, and go about whatever else I want to do with my day. So that is a huge plus, I think, for Cambly Kids compared to some of the other companies out there, for sure. Okay, reason number 4. This is one of my favorites too. I work with a lot of companies that are Chinese, which I love. I love all of my kiddos. But Cambly Kids, like I mentioned earlier, has students from over 130 countries. How amazing is that? You could be teaching a student from Brazil, a student from France, a student from Japan, a student from Poland, name a country, and you will likely get students from there. I have practiced my dance moves with my wonderful child from Poland. I've learned how to count in Turkish from another student. I've had so many wonderful experiences meeting these fabulous kids from around the globe. So while I'm the teacher, I get to still learn quite a bit working for Cambly Kids, and that is an opportunity that you can't pass up. I mean, it's awesome. Okay, I don't want to keep going too much longer, but reason number 5, weekly pay. Many companies tend to offer monthly or bi-weekly or something along those lines. But with Cambly Kids, you don't have to wait for your money. You get paid every Monday via PayPal, and they always pay correct and on time. I've never had an issue with pay, but I love being able to work during the week and get my pay, nearly straight away, because it's great for being able to go out to dinner, when not in quarantine, or do whatever else I'd like with my money, rather than having to work today and wait till January, for example, to get my money. So that is one fabulous plus as well. Now, I did promise you a couple of cons. One is the pay is a bit lower than most of the Chinese companies. So pay for Cambly Kids is $12 an hour. So essentially you make 6 per 30-minute class. So a bit lower than most of the other companies, but it's weekly pay, and again, you're not committed to those off-peak hours. So it's better to be making money when you wouldn't otherwise be working. That's my take on it. I wouldn't normally be booking off-peak Chinese hours, so being able to score $12 is still a win for me. And one other con, and I hear this a lot pop up on Facebook, and I've had friends and referrals apply. One thing you have to be aware of with Cambly Kids is the processing time for applications is a bit variable. It's not like most companies where you apply and you get an instant response or you hear back within a day or two. Cambly Kids, they do hire according to demand. So, you may not have an answer straight away. You may hear in a couple of days, or it may take longer. So when applying to Cambly Kids, you do need to be a little bit patient. But it is totally worth it because, like I said, they hire according to demand. So like the other companies where they just hire and hire and hire and hire, and then you hope you get bookings, Cambly Kids keeps their tutors, working. You don't get hired and then wait. So it's kind of a good trade-off that, you may have to wait during the application process, knowing that once you start, you will get work. So those are kind of my little cons that I like to chuck in there. But that is pretty much it. That's my pros and cons for Cambly Kids. If you're interested in having a chat or applying to Cambly Kids, you can reach out to me, like I said before, via my email below. And you can also find the link to apply down there as well. Again, remember, click subscribe and definitely reach out if you need anything at all. I am happy to help. Thank you.